from console to PC, your PC specs don't matter.
They never did. Because if console gamers were so concerned about the specifications of their platforms, don't you think they would have upgraded to a PC already, Doc? I mean, come on, man. Just take your L already, man. What are you doing? There's levels to this embarrassment, man. Just go home already.
Ooh, this is a good one.
He gonna call Puerto Rock on the phone talking about they bullying me on YouTube. We gonna have him making a video on everybody. Come on, man. Cut the crap, man. And stop being a baby.
Actually learned this one or realized this one from an interaction that happened last night when I was watching.
It took you that long to realize that most console gamers don't care about the power narrative? Are you serious? Why do you think they're playing on the console in the first place?
Treatment. Shout out to Jason
man.
Quintillo. He informed me that Sir Bravia, shout out to him as well, why for me, after seeing the response, because I made a response to that video, and I tried to explain to Sir Bravian how I purchased my Xbox Series X in the belief of the power. When people told me how powerful it was going to be.
Yeah, and at the time, to be honest with you, it was still negligible then. It was just slightly more powerful than a PS5. And you can go as far to bring up a few PS5 examples that look far better than they did on Xbox, but still. That still pales in comparison to the argument. So essentially what you're saying, because Monster Hunter Wilds is having a hard time on PC, so that means that your PS5 Pro or PS5 is more powerful than a top-of-the-line gaming PC, or just maybe that game is poorly optimized. Do you get what I'm saying, man? So this argument that you're probably going to bring up with PS5 and how it ran games, but there's also a few cases where RoboCop runs better on Xbox, Avatar runs better on Xbox, or how about that other game? What's the other one, guys? I can't remember. God, I can't remember right now. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Now I remember. Space Marine.
Tools, and that 60 was the minimum, 120 was the standard.
These are lies that even PS5 and Xbox Series X owners started to realize, man. I've said it with PlayStation 5, with the PS4 cross-generation games, and I've also stated it with the Xbox Series X. When Gotham Knights came out, I told you guys this is where it's going to be. And as you guys can see, things have still been very much consistent of that.
I remember all of this, and I kept saying, you're not going to gaslight me on that. I remember this stuff.
Bro, you are gaslighting yourself.
Games came out for the X. Most part, all PC gamers care about is what is their experience, and if their experience is satisfactory to them. Now, if are going to pretend like this was their narrative this entire generation, I'm going to call bullshit on it.
What are you talking about, bro? Because most console gamers don't even pick it up for the majority of the reasons as to what you guys use as narratives. Exclusives. Nobody cares about. The average consumer don't care about that. Even the power narrative. As long as the Xbox Series X is up there with the powers, no different than the PS5, people are not going to complain. You're acting as if it's that much of a power discrepancy, like something in comparison to the Nintendo Switch, to the PS5 and Xbox Series X. Now, that's different. You get what I'm saying? It's really not by much. Okay, PS5 has better versions here. Xbox Series X has better versions there. So what? Because where was you complaining about the Pro having worse versions of Avatar? Oh, but that's not Sony's fault because they didn't make it. But yet you blame Microsoft for games that they didn't make, for games that run better on PlayStation 5. It's the hypocrisy, bro. And I'm so happy that people are starting to take notice of all the complaints that I've had with you and your YouTube channel and your whole family at this point in regards to these console war stuff that y'all got going on here.
If now that games are running better on PlayStation 5 Pro and you're
But that's not true. There's still a few games that actually run worse on the Pro model. But you don't want to talk about that. We don't even know how this game's going to run. We don't know if it's even going to bottleneck to the game to where it even plays worse. The game ain't even out yet. Maybe you should wait for the game to come out on the Pro, try it out yourself, and see what happens. Because you're going to look real stupid if we find out that this new feature that they had, Microsoft's probably experimenting on it. So when they drop their new Xbox, they can get it right with their new console.
That doesn't bother you at all, I'm going to call bullshit.
Why would that bother us? If it bothered me so much, what do you think we would have done? Doc, ding, 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 ding. Good answer, Carl. We would have picked up a Pro. You know, if we really wanted that power, even PS5 owners would tell you that they didn't care enough for the Pro. Not even for their own titles. What are you talking about, bro? If it's that much of an issue, we would have went out there and either played on a gaming PC or a PS5 Pro. At the end of the day, the Series X provides their consumer base with enough power to manage and run majority of the games that they want to play. The end. And it was at one point one of the most powerful consoles, which is not anymore. Okay, what argument are you trying to make? Are you trying to say that Microsoft should make their own mid-gen refresh? Then just say that. You know what I'm saying?
On it. Because I was here at the beginning of this generation, and it did bother you. We were talking about power. We were comparing.
What do you mean? I didn't hear about a Sir Bruvian until this year. What is this dude talking about, bro? What do you mean you talk? Are you talking directly to him or to other people that you've had conversations with? Because last time I checked, I didn't know about a Sir Bruvian until as of recently.
If you're an Xbox gamer now, Xbox console gamer, and you've given up on the power narrative, then yeah, you shouldn't care either.
This man can barely even stay on the road,
bro. It's gonna play better over there, but you like your ecosystem better. You like your console better.
The road is over there.
Is what it is.
What are you doing, bro?
But imagine if I was to start Forza Horizon 5 at 1440p native.
And this is why people make fun of you for having this Walmart PC. It has nothing to do with the way how you want to go about gaming. But the fact is, look at it, guys. You have an identity problem. You could be playing this game at higher settings on your Xbox Series X, bruh. What are you doing? This is why people keep saying, why are you doing this to yourself, bro? Also, you could prove a point, Doc? Really? You know that Walmart PC you got ain't more powerful than your Xbox? Well, you're going to sit there and fight about the PC gaming market as to why you don't want to upgrade your own gaming rig now? You see, you just exposed yourself in your own video.
Because I got TAA on, not FSR, so 1440p native. Oh, but what graphics are you playing it, Doc? I'm playing it on a preset of high. Why would you care?
You do know that and the game still looks good. The game still looks phenomenal, even at 14. But you do understand that you can play the game a lot better on the Series X. Now, I'm not minding how you want to play your games, but I'm just saying you spend more money on this Walmart PC than if you just sat down, been quiet, and played your game on Xbox like everybody else. You can't even get, it's so funny you want to talk about power narrative, but your PC ain't even powerful. Your PC's barely even more powerful than a PlayStation 5. And you out here running your mouth talking about, oh, well, we need a better version on Xbox. What are you talking about? The Xbox is the better version than what you got with this Walmart PC.
A video. I understand his...
Doc Drake 85, man. This dude's crashing out, bruh. This might even be the end of his YouTube career, man. It was nice knowing you, Doc. You know, this is crazy, bro.
But I don't think he understands where we were coming from in the beginning of this generation. Me as a PC gamer right now, I'll give you a secret. I don't have the power narrative either. My graphics card, you could argue, is equivalent or even worse to the next gen consoles.
And you want people to take you seriously, bruh. And you want Xbox to do these patches, these updates, and you can't even afford to get your own PC gaming rig to the par to where it's even better than a PS5 or an Xbox, bro. I'm done, man. See, this is why people don't mess with you, Doc. It's because of stuff like this, man. It's the fact that you have no authenticity, you're not authentic, and anything that you do remotely on your channel, bro. This is why people getting tired of you, man. Like, really, bro? You out here masquerading your Walmart PC as if it's the most powerful gaming PC in the gaming world when you weren't literally running games worse on the PC than if you just went out there and played them on your Xbox. This is ridiculous, bro. This is like, you're the definition of a pony bot, bro. Even Smooth is in this. Bro, hold on. Let me show y'all this. Hold on. Look at this, man. Even Smooth is telling you how ridiculous this is, bro. And he's a bigger pony bot than you. Yeah, bruh, Doc, you're going to have to take your L, man. Like I said, there's levels to this embarrassment. Look at this.
Would to be respond back so we can have a conversation. So let's get into it.
This man, you could just tell, man. This man look hurt, bruh. What are you doing, Doc, man? Just give it up already, man. You took your L, bro. You got burnt. You got roasted, you know? And you didn't even have to get it from me, man. Sir Bruvian took care of you. I told everybody. I said, watch. Dog, there's going to be a moment. Y'all going to start seeing it for yourself. And look what happened, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to be mad at Sir Brother, but matter of fact, I made a video about this before he did. So you can't even get mad at Sir Brother, man. I'm happy that most people are starting to realize this, because you want to sit there and say that this console war power, it was never important. It never was. Y'all wanted to make it something that bigger than what it was. Even I told people that even when the Series X was more powerful, I said, guys, it's so ever slightly. You know what I mean? You're not going to really see much of a difference in most games. It is what it is, bruh. Why are we doing this?
In 5 years, going to a different system and getting enhancements.
Oh, God. Okay.
Bro, even his own cat about these like, oh, that's Sir Brother coming. Look at that. You see how that cat peeked out? Like, oh, snap. My owner's getting roasted. Look at that feline go, man. He's like, I'm getting up out of here, man.
Okay,
Look at
so
that.
I'm not too old to make children's content on video games.
Bro, it's over. Dog, give it up, bro. Even your cat know you lost. This is crazy, man. The cat's like, I can't witness this burial. Please, man. He ending this man like the Undertaker. Oh my God. This is too much.
To put it on the PlayStation 5 Pro with enhancements? No, that's crazy. I don't care how you try to spend it. Technical Xbox games have been running
The
better.
problem is, man, you fanboys just want people to be mad about something. That's all it is. And I'm happy we got people like Sir Bruvden representing not just the Xbox community, but the gaming community in general. Even when I used to say Xbox hold the line, I'm not saying it just for Xbox gamers. I'm saying it from gamers all over. Hold the line, man. We're tired of this garbage, bro. That's what y'all don't understand, man. It's gamers that just want to sit here, play, have fun, no matter what platform they on. But we got people like you and Porter Rock out here spreading these negative aspects of what people don't like about gaming no more, man. You should know better than that. People are trying to weed out the fanboys. But please proceed to keep doing this content, because the content that you do is only more content for us. So go ahead, like I said. It doesn't bother us.
PS5. Remember when Pentiment came out on the PS5 at 120 frames? You might have not known that, Bravia, but that's okay. I don't blame you.
Out here calling them Sony Bravia TV, man. Come on, you know what you're doing here, bruh.
Remember when Sea of Thieves got ported to PlayStation 5 and
Sony Bravia?
Yeah, she on PS5. Oh yeah, you might have not known that, but that's a problem. If you don't think that's a problem, I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, you know what, Doc? I'll give you that one. That's a fair thing to say. If you bought into the most powerful system, games shouldn't be running better on the PS5. But that's just the way things are. The technology in both systems is better.
Did I hear that right? It shouldn't be running better on the PS5. I agree. 100%. So now we're on the same page.
But we're not comparing the Series X to the PS5. We're comparing the Series X to the PS5 Pro. So I'm in disagreement, because we're not even having a fair argument. You're comparing a mid-gen refresh to a console that never got one.
But then listen to what he says.
But that's just the way things are. The technology in both systems is very similar. But it
Yeah.
That is such an Xbox talking point right now.
No, they actually are similar. They all use the AMD architecture. Doc, you cannot compare the Pro to a base model version of a console that don't have a mid-gen refresh, bro. You know what I'm saying? You cannot do that, bro. Because there's no mid-gen refresh for Xbox for you to compare that to. You know that. This is just you being purposely ignorant, using the casual stigma like, oh, I don't know better, so I can get away. I wouldn't surprise me if Porter Rock's like, man, go in there and really let those Xbox dudes have it, man. You know, we're going to really get them to transition to PlayStation 5, bro. We know, bro. We see right through you, bro. You ain't nothing but a what they call an undercover Xbox PlayStation insider. We get it, bruh. You're not fooling nobody. We happy playing on Xbox, and we don't need people like you trying to deter that away from us, especially with all those games coming out.
Xbox community's taking. That's just the way it is, so suck it up and take it. Essentially, that's what it is. That's just the way it is, so suck it up and take it. No.
Well, I mean, PlayStation gamers are sucking up and taking the fact that their games are being planned to go on PC. Something that they never said that Sony would ever do. Well, guess what PlayStation gamers have done? Suck it up. That's what they've done. What do you want people to do as a grown man? Fight, have a temper tantrum, argue with people over a piece of plastic? Bruh, come on, Doc.
And
there's levels to this embarrassment.
And you can suck it up and take it if you want. But why do you want me to not be able to complain about it? I mean, What?
Works both ways as well. Like, for example, the Mass Effect Definitive Collection runs at 60 FPS on the PS5, but 120 FPS on the Series X. So it really depends on the game and the developer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like I've said before.
Expectations of what the Series X was the advantages it was gonna have in a power set.
You see how he didn't pause the video on that part, right? You see how he didn't purposely pause it because he knew he had no argument there. Doc, you're done, bro. Like I said, man, Sir Bruvian, he cooking you out. He cooking you, bro. Chef Boyard Bruvian. You know what I mean? They're going to have him with a whole apron and everything. He out here looking like Gordon Ramsay, and you out here looking like one of the contestants from Hell's Kitchen.
Well, probably a bit too high. They're not really worth...
Crazy, bro.
My expectations were way too high. Who set those expectations, Sabravia?
Well, who set up the expectations that the PlayStation would be 8K, 120 frames, bro? Sorry, we all got lied to. I've stated this to you, bro. I've stated this, and yet you was completely oblivious to that. You know that. We all got lied to in that regard. We all know it. It's fine. Now that we know of it, we move on, we play and enjoy the games like most real gamers do.
Who set those expectations for me?
Of noting. You know,
Yourself.
If things did look better, it would have been by a tiny margin that you wasn't going to be able to tell unless you're...
This part is so disingenuous.
It really is.
Do you see what he's doing right now?
I mean, a lot of people say it's pretty negligible, the difference. Even PS5 owners have stated this. There's PS5 owners in the community. I mean, Solid Rev, for example, that picked up the Pro, and he's like, man, very minimal differences. Not worth the $700 to $800. There's other PlayStation. Now, there's fanboys that will say otherwise, but there has been people in the community that have came out and bought the Pro and said, very minimal differences. No different than what he said.
Okay, I'll give you that. It is better. But guess what? It's just a little bit better. You wouldn't even been able to notice, so you shouldn't even complain about it. Bro, this is crazy, bro. Number one, you are nobody to dictate what is enough for me to complain about. Oh. Again, this video would have been perfect if you would have just left my name out of it.
Bro, you was literally doing this in your kids because I didn't even know. I was like seeing some black. I was like, hold on, the cat. That's the cat coming down. I'm like, hold on, what? That looking like a dang Black Panther. Bruh, you was out here doing this in your children's bedroom, bruh. You was out here waking up your cat. You're waking up your children. Bruh, you're crashing out, bruh. You is crashing out, bruh. Stop. Because I literally see it now. This is crazy, bro. Calm down.
The difference between
what are you doing, man?
The difference that Forza Horizon 5 is really
what are you doing, bro?
PlayStation 5 Pro doesn't really bother me. That would have been perfect. But this, no.
They don't want to listen to this, bro.
Hey, just so you know, the camera's on.
They don't want to listen to that, man. They all walking out. Come on, man. Come on, Doc, man. Like, I understand we don't see things eye to eye, but come on, man. You out here waking up your cat, waking up your kids, bro. You know, he gonna blame me for this. Oh, why you got my kid on this clip? Why you don't have your... Because I didn't even know at first. You doing too much, man. You looking like Doc Drake 1985, bro. You out here going out like Drake, man. I'm telling you, you even got the beard and everything.
You know what I mean? Like, the difference isn't night and day.
Crazy, bro.
It's just not. But it's a fair thing to say, and I can understand how...
It's not... You see how disingenuous that is? A fair thing to say. But then it's not different. It's not night and day.
That might have annoyed. Yeah. Look at the size of this install base over on PlayStation. Yeah. Why would they? Just to spin
This man has no argument, man. He knows it. He knows he's being completely roasted. He's getting cooked all over this, man. Like I said, dog, bro, this is just a bad look, man. It's just a bad look for you in general. Clean your home, man. I can tell you got the bed sheets all over. Hey, ain't you supposed to be doing this in the laundry room, man? Like, what are you doing, man? You out here giving us new scenarios. This is crazy, bro. Like, you waking the cat, you waking up everybody in the home. This has got to stop, bro.
All these new customers,
come on, man,
refuse to give them an enhanced version of a game that you and many, many people watching this have been playing for 5 years. Why would they? They wouldn't. And second of all, why should you care? How does it affect the Xbox gamer if they get a few extra features? What?
Because when I bought the Xbox Series X, I'll say it to you again, I bought the Xbox...
The Xbox Series X did not get more powerful. So yes, the Xbox Series X, like I stated, was capable of running Starfield at 60 at launch.
No, that's not true. See, you know what, bro? See, this is why he don't argue with me, guys. This is why he don't have these conversations with me, because you're lying to yourself. Because if they wanted, because what did Microsoft say? I think they said they could do it, but they couldn't do it at launch. So instead of them saying, oh, we're going to make people wait, they could have delayed the game just to prove a PlayStation narrative point. They said, no, put out the game. We'll patch in the 60 FPS later, which clearly what they did. You know what I'm saying? So you're saying that, I'm not saying that the 60 FPS could not happen. I was one of the people against it, and Microsoft still did it. That's me being honest with myself. But you're saying at launch, at the time when they were working on the game, no, they could not, unless they delayed it. Let's rewind that, man. Let's rewind that.
Yes, the Xbox Series X, like I stated, was capable of running Starfield at 60 at launch.
You could have just said 60 at all. See, you lost it when you said launch. As soon as you said launch, you lost the argument, bro. You lost it. You could have actually been right. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people saying they couldn't do it. You know, I was one of those people. I'm gonna be honest with you. But like I said, not at launch. The game would have had to been delayed. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, Microsoft didn't see that to be an appealing option when they could just probably patch it later. Just no different than what they did with Redfall, even though it's not that good of a game.
Starfield is a game made by Bethesda.
Yes.
Which is owned by Xbox, which parent company is Microsoft, which the main console is the Xbox Series X. They control all of that. So
essentially what you're saying, for the people that wanted to play Starfield, you would have preferred if they just delayed the game. This is what you don't understand. Gaming is not just about you. Some people probably be like, no, I want to play Starfield on. I don't want to wait. And the funny thing is, why would that even matter to you? Think about what I'm about to say. If Starfield comes out early for people that want to play it, then if you want to delay for the 60 FPS, then play it at a later date. You get what I'm saying? Play it. Let them have the fun with the game at 30 FPS, and then when you get your 60 FPS option, play it on the Xbox. There you go. Why would they have to delay the whole game because you want it to be some form of console war narrative? Because that's all it really is. Not like the game is on the disc anyway, so you guys can completely forget about the physical media.
Release. If they really wanted to,
petty,
they could have had whatever patch they had later on that they figured out later on. They could have spent the time and money to figure it on, or at least not release the game until it dropped that 60.
So you're being petty. But some people would have cared because they could have just patched it whenever they were ready. Why does this even matter? Really ask yourself, guys, does this really matter, bro? Because the only thing that makes this matter is to PlayStation fanboys. Let's just be honest. There's really no reason for why a game should be delayed on a console if it's already ready at 30 FPS just because they want to add a 60 FPS option that you wanted at launch. Okay, wait a little bit longer. The end. It is what it is. What are you doing? What are you saying, Doc?
I have no idea where their take is going.
You just want to literally have people argue and fight over nothing, and that's what fanboys like people to do.
They knew that there would be a lot of people like you that would be, complacent with it. And to be fair, I did play Starfield when it dropped at 30 frames. I actually beat the whole game at 30 frames.
So so much for being a hypocrite.
It's my fault as well, because I probably shouldn't have played until it was patched. So that's why they dropped the game at 30, which
is even more funny because I remember he picked up his Walmart PC during the time that they did have a 60 FPS patch. It's like if Microsoft did it on purpose.
Could get away with it. It was like, what?
Come on, then they just bring out the patch months and months later. He is now your 60. Doesn't that tell you that they couldn't do it at the time of launch?
No, that tells me that they didn't want to do it at the time of launch.
No, they could not, Doc. Anybody that knows about gaming development knows that if the game was originally planned to be 30 FPS, what are you doing? Past, future, but what are you talking about, bro? Who is this man? Future Trunks? Oh, Goku, here's the capsule. You should have took this capsule. Bro, what are you talking about, bruh? Bruh, I can't, bro. I can no longer listen to this man. This man's acting like as if Microsoft can go a year in the future and get the 60 FPS patch that they're working on and bring it into the past like it's Future Trunks with the dang time capsule serum that Goku needs for his heart virus. Like, man, be quiet, bruh.
They were on a time constraint or something, or they didn't care enough to delay the game. With that, the 60 FPS patch proves...
But delaying the game wouldn't really benefit anybody. How would that have benefited anybody? Delaying the game. If the game was already readily available for people to play at a 30 FPS, which some people wouldn't have a problem with that. See, this is where he said, you know what? Perfect. Hey, Sir Brother, round of applause to you when you said, titled the video, Entitled Gamer Destroyed by Facts. Which is even more funny because you played it at 30 FPS, even though you was one of the first people complaining about it. Come on, Doc.
To me,
come on,
what
man.
I was saying from the beginning, that the Xbox Series X could run that game at 60. That patch validated...
You said at launch. Keyword, at launch. You did not validate anything.
Starfield can run on the Xbox Series X at 60. As a matter of fact, they can run on locked right now.
The fact that they brought out a patch for it later down the line, if they just didn't want to do it, they just would never have patched it, bro. But they did. So what are we doing here, Doc? Now, Microsoft people. Microsoft have turned the PlayStation 5 Pro into a goddamn Xbox. You know?
Wow.
Exactly. And it's a better Xbox. Exactly.
Still can't even explain. It's a better Xbox. No Stalker 2. We're still waiting for Avowed. We're waiting for, all the rumored Xbox games that are coming to PlayStation. Yes, it's most definitely a better Xbox. I like how he's smiling as if he's right when clearly he don't know what he's even talking about.
It's a better Xbox. So if the PlayStation 5 Pro is an Xbox and my Series X is an Xbox, but the difference is that if I pay $70 on my Xbox Series X or I pay $70 on PS5 Pro,
you're not just paying $70 for it. You have to buy the PS5 Pro. You have to spend $700 to $800 on the PS5 Pro and then pay, if there's some Xbox games, to play them online. That's an additional $100, and that's not including $60, $50 to $70 for each one of these games that go over. Why are you trying to undermine and undervalue what Game Pass Ultimate is all about?
I'm gonna get a better version of the game because I bought it on the PS5 Pro. That is an issue. When you promised me the beginning of this generation.
So why is it not an issue for you to play on a Walmart PC, even though you can go further and further greater than that? And that's what Sir Brother was saying. He's fulfilled. He's happy with the power of the Series X and what it gives him. I'm happy with it. Even the base PS5 with the power that I have, I'm more than happy with it. Do you get what I'm saying? The minuscule upgrade they did with the Pro is not worth that type of money investment. I'm sorry. This is what people don't understand.
That the Series X was the most powerful console, and that this was the best way to play Xbox.
Okay, this is my last rebuttal.
This man's still talking about the best, bro. Bro, he goes on the same tangents, bro.
I'm making this video, and Doc, this is getting tiring. Just going over the same stuff with you.
Yeah, bro, you see?
Makes the Xbox Series X
1 hour going through the same stuff.
The worst Xbox, and that the Pro is now the better Xbox as a response to what I said, right?
I was being facetious. The Xbox Series S is the worst Xbox.
No, the worst Xbox is the Xbox One.
But you're wrong, because the Pro is bad.
No, the worst Xbox is the Xbox 360. No, the worst Xbox is the Xbox original. Oh, how did I know that? How did I not know that? Oh my God, bro. He even argues like a child.
Enhancements, they're minuscule. They're very light enhancements. They're not anything that really...
Here we go. Dismissing them like they're small. It doesn't really matter. It's a blah, blah, blah.
In any great way advance the gaming experience on that system. It's not night and day, as I've said. So is it the better Xbox? I mean, that's very subjective. Better really depends on preference. Does it have quick resume? No. You can put
and it doesn't. So like that's one that benefits the Xbox.
Against the Pro, it still can't do it. So depending on how you enjoy that feature, which I use a lot, I will take that over extra shadow detail every day of the week. Does it have backwards compatibility?
Yep, and that's what his point is. It's based off preference and subjective. Now the question is, what have you done as a gamer to get yourself that better Xbox experience? You didn't even do it with your own PC, but yet you want Xbox dudes to get rid of their Xbox for a PS5 Pro when your Walmart PC is barely even more powerful than a PS5.
No, it
Come
doesn't.
on, bro.
Does the PlayStation Pro offer value? No, it doesn't.
Wait.
See how quick he is to defend that Pro?
5 doesn't have backwards compatibility.
See how fast he did, bro? Ponybot. Porter Rock, I told you he hired him to ruin the Xbox community, man. His days is over.
I know what you mean. I'm not gonna play. But this is
like I said, man, we're gonna end it right there because he just still keep going on over nothing. Like I said, man, they just trying to ruin the game. They just trying to ruin the hype, ruin the fun. And anybody that's a smart consumer sees right through it, bro. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. And like I said, there's levels to this embarrassment.